Three, two, one. Yo, what's up, guys? It is Corner70 here, coming back with another episode of Tigers franchise. In this episode, we're going to get through July. We're going to do the draft and see if we can continue to draft good prospects to keep our farm system good. The last year's draft, I think we got some decent players. Maybe players not necessarily will be on this team, but at least might be good trade pieces. The only player of this past draft that I'm actually thinking that's might be a player on this team going forward could be Adrian. But I mean, the players we drafted, I try to draft more 18-year-olds because they have time to develop, and right now we have a really good core, and by the time we need players, then they'll be ready. But it's always good to try to draft well. And just like in the last draft, I'm going to try to do at least 3 picks and then have the CB handle the rest. Unless there's a prospect that I want to take a chance on, then I might draft him in the 4th. But yeah, I'll do the first 3 picks, see if we can keep drafting well. And we'll also get to the trade deadline and do the All-Star break if there is a home run derby participant, which I'm going to guess there's going to be with how Riley Green's been doing this year. Already with 24, he should be close to 26, 27 at the very worst. I anticipate him hitting a couple of homers before the All-Star break here. I mean, looking at the league leaders, in homers, he's right there. I mean, he's tied for 7th. So I could see him making it if he continues to go. I mean, he's only 4 away from Nick Kurtz, who's leading the league in homers right now. So we'll see. It'd be kind of nice if we can get a home run derby champion. In the last episode, we looked at injuries. Yeah, we got some injuries. McGonigal will be coming back very soon, though, so that's really, really good. Mize be back in August. So if you saw in the last episode, Reese Olson was a little struggling, but we're going to keep him in there because he was doing a little bit better, so I'm going to give him another month. We brought up Troy Melton in the last episode. He's doing decent. The whip's good. Then we also brought up Jackson Jobe for, I think, Morales. I think it was. And we brought up another backup catcher. Jose Persino is going to make his major league debut. We're going to give him a couple of months. We're going to give him till September, and see if we want to keep him going forward. And Thyron went back to the minors. Everything else though is pretty good. I mean, if you want to look more in depth what happened, just go ahead and watch the last episode. It's on my channel in the playlist. Everything's in order. And if you like this series, don't forget to like and subscribe. I am trying to grow this channel. And without further ado, let's get into this episode and see how many moments we do. We are still leading the division by 6 games over the Royals. So we're still having a very good season so far, even though we had a sluggish June and May. I mean, compared to April, it was kind of sluggish, but especially June. June was a pretty bad month for us, all things considered. So hopefully we can continue to do well moving forward. Alright, well, let's get to the All-Star break, which we'll have the draft just before the All-Star break, so the draft will be first thing up. We have our first moment. We are down by 5, and Green needs the triple to complete the cycle. Green, once again. See, there's another homer. Green is just going off this year. But we're not going to do this challenge. I mean, I want to try to do one so that can end up winning games. And I'm going to be player locked on Riley. So we're going to hope he gets it, but yeah, we didn't. Because we would have scored more. So we're going to keep going. And we got the draft. So let's see how well our scouts did. We have the 22nd pick. I think we had that last year too. And the 58th, we actually have 2 first rounders. We have 2 first rounders, a second and a third. So we're gonna go up to the 98th. After that, we're gonna let the CPU go. All right. So let's look at who we scouted here. A center fielder. He doesn't really want to sign, but we're still gonna put you onto the draft queue. We're going to put everyone that's 100% on the draft queue. And then, that's close enough. No one really wants to sign with us. This guy does. But But we'll still actually keep everybody on there, even though they're not 100%. But, you know, because you never know, we might be able to take a chance in the later rounds. Damn, there's a lot of players we somewhat took a look at. We might have to look it up here in our scouts, too. I have to look at that later on. But we're just going to choose the best player available. We're not going to worry about trying to say, hey, I want this guy, I want this guy. We're going to look at who's the best player available at our pick. So let's see who goes number 1. We got the Sox, Rockies, and Marlins. First pick is Shannon McMullen. 21-year-old. Pick 2, Ken Swift. Chance to be a really good plot prospect. 98 with 85. That has a chance to be a phenomenal pick if he's the right guy. Same thing with this guy. This guy has a really chance to be a really good one too. 99 with 74, or a really bad one. And what I'm going to do after this draft is what I didn't do last draft is check to see how everybody drafted and see who was the best prospect. But we're going to simulate to our pick. Some players of ours wouldn't go, like Ivy and stuff, but let's view prospects. We got a left fielder here who has a 56 motivation to sign. He has a between a C and a B potential, not bad, but he has already going to be a 69 overall at worst or a 79 at best. So at 21 years old, he could potentially be a major leaguer right away, or maybe 1 year in the minors. Okay, not bad. This guy's a chance to be a decent prospect at 18 with high B potential with a 72 overall. But not really that motivated to sign. So I'm going to try to choose someone who's more in the 50s or above. This guy is either going to be a B or a C. I mean, a B or an A potential. And at worst, 56, and at best, 66. So that's not a horrible prospect at shortstop. I don't think we really need a shortstop right now. Second baseman, C and a high B, 60 to 75 as a 18-year-old. If he could have a B potential, that'd be a pretty decent prospect. I also got to be a little quick here about that timer up there, but could always use starting pitching. High B with a 67 overall. We can manage to sign this guy at 48%. This guy really wants to be here. And he has a chance to have a 99 potential. At worst, it's a B at 21. And his worst overall be a 55. And his highest to be a 72. His Dr. Sammy, he opted out, though. So that's kind of scary, but as a closer, which we do need actually, now that I think about it, later on. I know we just signed Josh, but he's getting older. Alright. Once it gets to about the minute, we'll start really making our decision here. I'm just trying to see if there's anybody that, like, fits everything. You know, I don't want my first pick to be that closer, but I'm very impressed with him. We didn't really scout him all the way, though. So I want to choose someone that's more of a 100%er here. So I'm debating between, I know we don't really need a shortstop, but I'm debating between this guy, because at this point, we just want to take the best player available. But I might actually go with this left fielder here. Taking a chance on him. 21 years old. At worst, is going to be a 69. At best, is going to be a 79 with a high B or a C. He's got decent speed and decent steal already. He's got good fielding, so that's good. His power is decent, so he's a decent hitter. He's more of a power hitter. So I think we're going to go with Carlos here. We're going to take a shot here. Should we go to starting pitcher? He's 18. Actually, if Ali's still available at 34, we're going to take Ali. But we're going to go with Garcia here. And hope he's good. Alright, Ali, please make it till... We're going to either go with Ali or... Ali or Elliott. Both 18, have a chance to be pretty decent. Alright, let's just see who's still available coming up at our next pick. Ali's still there. But that shortstop is gone, though. Where did he go to? Was it this guy? Yep. Alright, so he went to Tampa. I'm interested to see how good he was, but... Alright, I think we're going to go with Ali here. I think he's the slightly better... I mean, they're very similar. 72 to 88, 71, 86, both 18. This is as high as it's 67 or 72. But he is healthy. He did his doctor's exam. Pedro wouldn't be a bad pick later on if he falls. And actually, Elliott's closer to be able to be motivated to sign. So I think we actually might go with Elliott here. I mean, because if we could be a B in the 60s, at 18 years old, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Alright, we're going to go with Elliott. And if Pedro is still available at our next pick, we're going to go with Pedro. Which he is not. A lot of players went. Alright, so now this is where we're going to be starting taking shots in the dark here. Honestly, this guy wants to be here, and I'm willing to take a chance on this guy. Only because he has a chance to be a 98 potential with a 67 overall at 21 years old. I mean, that's pretty damn good for it, and he wants to be here. So we're going to go with Adam here. We go to Dwayne. He's younger by 2 years. Still has a chance to beat that, but with a low. No, we're still gonna go with Adam. I think I like Adam a little bit better. Let's look at this. I mean, he has a chance to be a really, really good vision and contact hitter. Not a lot of power, but a lot of contact hitter. Decent speed in the future. Defense is okay in the future. Man, this guy has a chance to be really good. What about the other guy? What about Todd here? Or no, Dwayne, I mean. Dwayne. Better fielding. Actually, I think Adam is the slightly better player in the future. Yeah, we're gonna go with Adam here. And I think that closer, Daryl, if he's still available at our next pick, we're gonna choose him. Which he's not. He went at 78 to the White Sox. Got another closing prospect here. Chance to be pretty decent still. At 22 years old, an older prospect. Either a C or a B potential with a 62-74 overall. But he opted out of his doctor's. I don't like choosing players that opted out. Got another closer here at 19. Has a chance still be a D or a B. Or a 58 or an 80. And we haven't scouted him very much. These are like more shots in the dark here. We do need a closing prospect to try to develop, and I think that's probably going to be the best one. So we're going to go with him, and that's going to be the final pick that I'm going to make in this draft. It is going to be Chet Trejo. I think that's how I pronounce that. And hopefully we do well. I'm curious, and I'm interested. All right, we're going to let the CPU handle the rest. And hopefully we drafted well. And I will keep these written down once we go sign our players. Alright, let's get to the home run derby. And we have another moment here, but this time we have a chance to win. Josh Schwarbs with 2 outs. Runners at second and third. I trust Josh, but I want to be able to get the final out. I actually want to play something. Gotta get this guy out. It's 10-11. Wow. Offensive galore in this game. Just need one out by Josh. He's already pitched 20 pitches in this one. I don't want to have a blown save with him again, because I think I've already blown one save with him. Woof! Alright, what's his best strikeout pitch? We're going to go with the slider away and maybe kind of curl in. And we got it. Let's go. We froze him. That's how you close out a game right there. So who did all the things? I'm not going to look at the Tigers right now. I'm looking at the Blue Jays. Vladdy went 5 for 6 with 2 homers. Davis Schneider went 5 for 5 with a homer. Anthony Santander went for 2 for 5 with a homer. And Kirk hit a homer. On the other side, hey, look at that. Our backup catcher that we've called up went 4 for 5 with 3 doubles and 6 RBI. Luis Arias hit a homer. Jonathan Aranda hit a homer. Kerry Carpenter hit a homer. And actually, McGonigal should be back. I just now realized that. So let's go see if we can put him back in the lineup here. But that's great to see from that backup catcher. That's awesome to see. Oh, that's good to see. So, Casey Mize will be back soon. Yes, but McGonigal is back. Did he be put in the lineup? He was not. So we got to put him back in the lineup. I'm going to put him for Jose. Even though he's been doing well, I mean, obviously we want Kevin there. I mean, obviously we got 22-year-old prospect versus a 30-year-old. So, but I like the fact he's doing well. Look at that in 12 at-bats. 12 at-bats already has 3 doubles. He's batting .417 with 1 steal. Oh yeah, I think that's good. But hey, to be fair, Thyron also started off pretty hot and then he cooled down. So like I said, I want to give him 2 months. Acuna's heating up. I'd love to see that. Chase isn't really doing that well. I might have to call Colt Keith back up if he's doing well down there at the end of this month. But I'd love to see McGonigal back and kind of get, some energy boosted. Man, the All-Star break's coming up soon. Help our guys with the energy. But everybody else is doing fantastic. Green has 26. He for sure should be in there. For sure. Gary has 20 homers already. Actually, do we start Jose? No. Dingler is going to be our catcher. Yeah, Dingler's going to be our catcher. But McGonigal's going to go in for both. Not Acuna. Yeah, we're going to do that. That's what we're going to do. Can you see how Job's doing? Not bad in for 7 innings. Not bad. Melton's kind of doing a slightly worse. Oh, and Reese Olson's doing bad. Yeah. And Connor. I brought him up for Montero because I want to see if we can have better because Connors was doing fantastic. And wow. Okay, well, I'm going to change that. Breo's doing good. Slayton's doing good. Vessa is still struggling. He could be a trade piece. At 85 overall, we could still probably get something for him. Herder's doing fantastic. That's why I called him. That was another thing I forgot to mention. We called up Brant Herder, and he's doing fantastic. Vest, struggling just a tap, but that whip is still very good. Barland, just like we traded for. This guy could win reliever of the year. I mean, look at that. Only have 1 blown save. That's awesome. All right, but Montero's doing good down here. I might have to call him back up. But I don't know if I think Connor has his options though. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I don't think anybody's gonna want him. Oh, this is not ideal. This is not ideal. Do we just straight up just release him? I think that's what we're gonna do because I don't think I can trade him. I don't think anybody's gonna want him. I mean, at 31 years old, 68 overall C potential, no one's gonna want him. I could try, but I mean, it's just gonna waste some time, and I want him gone. So we're just gonna straight up release him. He doesn't cost that much. We're gonna call Kayed or Montero back. Who actually was doing that bad when he was up. Really, he was doing better than Connor. And to replace him, we are going to bring up Max Alba, I guess. Put Joe into AAA and Max into double. And I'll let the CPU handle that rotation. But yeah, as for the 40-man, we can just put. Who do we put up on the 40-man here? Do we dare put Adrian? Yeah, I want to protect him, so he's going to be on the 40-man. Yeah, I don't want him to get lost. Alright, well. Stop it. Yeah, Montero's going to slide back here. Hopefully, I mean, it's not doing horrible. It could be better, but yeah, we're going to keep it back up there. Alright, we're still in the division, but only by 5 games. The Royals are still right there. We cannot forget about the Royals. But hey, we've entered the All-Star break. And we have a home run. No, we don't. Who's in the home run derby? I don't really want to play it, but I just want to see who's in it. So I guess we'll take a look. Otani, Suarez, Mate. He just missed it by 1. If he had 2070, we would have made it. Well, I'm gonna pick Soto. I think Soto's gonna win it. Let's just see who wins it. I hope this. Also, I really hope this thing doesn't. Sometimes when I go in here, my game just freezes. Sometimes it just stays at this loading screen. I really hope it doesn't do that, because that would suck. Now it would probably just revert back to instead of saving, it would revert back to um. I think what our last moment was, which is not that long ago. Actually, the draft. It would go bad by the draft. And actually, I think it's doing it. I hate to say it, but I think it's doing it because it would have loaded by now. Oh, Lord. Oh, wait. I spoke too soon. I have spoken too soon. Sometimes I should just wait before I speak. Oh, God, I hope you guys are enjoying this. If you guys, just press that subscribe button, please. It would make my day. Don't you guys want to make my day? And if not, then okay, I understand. It's okay. But yeah, I'm going to pick Soto here. I think he's going to win it. So we're just going to fast forward to the next round. And my pick didn't even make it. He hit 9 homers. Okay, well, new prediction. Out of these lovely contestants, I'm going to go with Kurtz. Nope, Junior Caminero beat him by 1. Well deserved. He's a good hitter. And that is your home run derby right there. Yeah, we didn't get to watch it, but it's just been too much to but yeah, I wasn't gonna have all that, but that would just take too long. I really thought Riley Green was gonna make it though, but he should still be an All-Star for sure. Yeah, but we're not gonna play the All-Star game. All right, second half of the season. Let's get to July 26th so we can start talking about trades. We have a moment. We are up by 1. Josh has a chance to save. I am going to trust him. We did win. Can we win the series? Yes, we can. We are now at the 26th. We still have a slim lead. It's slowing. So let's see what we need. Oh, shit. Someone else injured? Nope. But we're going to get Casey Mize back, though, at the end of this episode. So that is good to see. But let's see what we need to do for trading-wise. Yeah, Reese got to go. I might trade him away for He's 27. Let's see if I can get someone maybe younger. Melton's doing good. Job is kind of struggling, but how can you have that whip but have that ERA? That is a fantastic whip. Anything under 1 is fantastic. I mean, anything under 120 is good. He must be getting super unlucky. He's only allowed 3 walks. Only allowed 14 hits, 3 home runs, 9 runs allowed, 1 quality start and 4 starts. I'm going to keep Jackson Job up because that whip is good. I don't understand why is that ERA, though. Montero's okay. Abreu's good. Slayton's good. Vasia, another trade prospect. We're going to try to maybe get a better reliever. I know we signed him to a multi-year deal in the offseason, but I'm giving these players short leashes just because, I mean, we could send him down to the minors. He does have an option. Is that what we do? Instead of trading him away? Depends on what we can get for him. But yeah, if I sign you and you're not producing, I mean, I get say, hey, it might do well next season. You know, what if you're just having an off season? That's fine. But like, I'm in win now mode. Like, I'm not saying let's win tomorrow. I'm saying let's win today. Herder's still doing good. Vest is doing good. Varland's still doing good. Josh is fantastic. But definitely, I'm gonna try to trade Reese Olson. We have a bunch of pitching prospects. We also have to sign draft picks. But it's on auto. We have no players, so we've signed everybody. That's good. So, I'm excited to see our players. Especially the ones I drafted, which should be the first 4. I did 2 first, a second, and a third. Contract extensions. Arbitration available. Well, Riley Green. Yeah. He's going for an MVP this year if he can keep going. I don't want to lose him. That could be somewhere where we... What does he want? That's actually not bad. If he wins MVP, he's going to want more. He's going to want more than 24 a year. That is probably getting Riley Green on a steal. What's our budget like? 29, but I mean, I got to think about for going into next year. I think we got to try to offer him the contract. I really do. I think so. I mean, I know he's under team control, but I think Riley Green. I mean, there's a lot of players here I want to resign, but I think I can try to leave it there. Will Vest and Oviedo free agents actually. So do we just save the arbitration and go after these guys? I do want Will Vest. I only at 31, and he's been doing very good for us. Yeah, we're re-signing him to a long-term contract now, so we don't have to worry about it. He wants 6.9 a year. I'll give you 3 years and extra money. Yeah, I only want to go to 34. I'll go to 24 million a year. That's 8 million per year. I think that's pretty good for a pitcher of what he's been doing. And he's accepted. Okay. And then Oviedo, I definitely also want to bring back as well. 29. He's done well for us. He's been a solid rotation piece. At 29 though, I don't want to go above a 4-year deal. He wants 13 a year for 5. I bring him to 34. That's fine. That's fine. Everything else is on arbitration, looks like. So maybe we'll just leave for arbitration for right now. But do we sign? I mean, Riley Green's only going to get more expensive. If he wins MVP this year, and even if he doesn't, the season he's having, he's just going to demand more money in the offseason. I'll give him 25 a year. I'll give him 25 a year for 5 years. Actually, I can probably sign him to a 10-year deal. That'd be 36 years old. Yeah, I want Riley Green to be a cornerstone piece. He's one of my favorite players on this team. And that's it. We locked him down to a major contract. And honestly, I'm telling you, I know that seems like a lot, but he's having a fantastic season right now. He does well in simulation. The longer I wait to sign him, the more expensive he's going to get. So, like, I probably just saved myself probably $10 to $11 million at best. I mean, at least. If I would have waited, he would have wanted 30, about 34 million probably if he continues to have seasons like this. It's a big if. I liked it, but I'm going to save the rest for arbitration here. But those are the pieces I wanted to keep. I know the budget's probably now low as hell, but we'll have to look see what we have in the offseason. But those are the 3 signings that I don't mind. All right, trading though. Yeah, Reese Olson's gonna go. Because I got some pitching prospects down here. And maybe we can get a pitching prospect that's doing well. Adley Rutschman's on the trade block. Why? He's having a bad season, but why though? But anyway, I want a starting pitcher. Someone that's younger than 27. That's doing good. Elmer Rodriguez. It's in AAA. Do we take a chance on this guy? 70 overall already. B potential and at 23 years old with, team control. Do we try it? They're both 78 overall. They're looking for relief pitching. I'm going to try it. That is going to be something I'm going to try. Here's another guy down here. Another pitching prospect. Do we try to get 2 for the price of 1? Do we try to get greedy? Why not? That'd be a pretty good thing if I could police the Yankees. If they don't, I'll try to just go for 1 instead of both. But I'm going to try to go for both right now. Go big first and then work your way down. Jack Flaherty's on the trade block. He's actually not doing bad. He's doing better than what Reese is doing. But that contract, though. Nope. Not taking that one. Why would you sign a guy to a 3-year deal and then put him on the trade block immediately? Like, I just don't understand that. Now, granted, I was just talking about trading my player, Alex Face, who I just signed to a 3-year deal on the trade block. So, okay, I guess I really have no room to talk there. Kenzie Gore is doing good. I know he's younger. I mean, not old, but there's no way they're going to trade him for Reese Olson. That's just not going to happen. He's a year younger. The overall is just, no. No. Oh, man, it would have been great to get Yuri Perez, but that's just not going to happen. How's Andrew Painter doing? Whip's okay. He's had 6 quality starts and 21 games started. He's 23 years old. Could be a backup plan to Reese. 4 years younger, only 2 overall less. Better potential. Could be a consideration. Okay, well, it's just like starting pitching galore over here. Look how many starting pitchers they have. Gavin Stone's doing good. Good whip. 28 though. Don't think they would go for that though. Higher overall and all. Honestly, jeez. There really isn't anybody that I'm like. Yeah, I definitely want to try to get these two players right here. Carlos could stay in the minors, but Elmer will come straight up. Yeah, I think that's actually really the only guy I'm going to go for, other than who was that other guy that I was kind of thinking about? Where was he? I recognize his name when I see it. Where was he? Did I already forget? Like, is my memory that bad? It was a 20. Who was it? How did I already forget who it was? I'm 25. I should not be having these memory issues. This is insane. It was Andrew Painter. That's right. It was Andrew Painter. He'll be the backup plan. I think they'll go for that. 76 or 78. I think they would go for that, but I'm gonna try to get this one first. Um, but I am actually going to send down Alex Faesa. He does have an option. I can't do that. Thought I could, but since he had an option, but I mean, the ERA though, I don't want to. I want to give him like, so, like, what if he does well next year? I mean, look how he did this year. I mean, last year. Looks like he has like a good year, a bad year, good year, bad year. So like next year should be good. All right. Well, Holton is doing fantastic. He's the same age. Arbitration for one more year. It'll kind of free us up a little bit of money. But do I just want to do straight up? I mean, obviously, I'm pretty sure it'll take it. Maybe go get a pitching prospect. Or any other type of prospect. There's Hao-Yu Lee. How's he doing? He's in the Red Sox organization as AAA. He's not doing that well. And they have him as a untouchable. That's a oh, Red Sox. That's awesome. I also have Zach McKinstry. How's he doing this year? Well, that's the Yankees. He's sucking. Why might Todd Holton back? He was doing that well. Red Sox are struggling. Looks like this year. Yeah, I mean that's probably what we could do. Be a cheaper option, lower overall, but sometimes the overall doesn't mean anything, especially as a pitcher. Sometimes it does, but sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes, like what's going on? 85 overall pitcher has a 5.40 ERA versus a 79 overall with the 1.93 ERA. And he's cheaper. One more year of arbitration. And signing him, probably around the same type of deal. Same potentials. I think this is what we do, unfortunately. It would free up a little bit of money, though, for the offseason. We'll do it. If they take it. They might not. So I'll keep looking. What you wish you. I think that's it. I think we're just gonna see what happens. See it day by day. Okay, they rejected that one. And, oh, actually, they rejected the Holton trade. Okay. Interesting. Alright, so now the new plan is just go after Elmer for Reese. Yeah, I figured they wouldn't take two. Let's go for Elmer. And as for Vaesa, what else do they want? First base, second base, and short. I can trade away the filler. Be potential 18 overall. Oh, no, that's actually the guy we drafted. Forgot about that. We drafted that guy. This is the guy that I filled. Yeah. So I'll give him that. I don't know if we'll take it, but we'll try it again. Come on, one of Chase gotta go through. Got another moment here. Another close opportunity with 2 outs. None of them have been batting yet. Interesting month. I'm gonna trust Josh with get one more out, and we did get it. I rejected it. Okay, I guess that Holton's just not gonna be a Tiger. At least not with Faesia. So we're gonna go after somebody else. I want to get a 64 overall. Like, I want to get a decent player. Weathers, he's a starter. He's in their bullpen. Mason's doing fantastic here. Under team control for a while. 76 overall. I mean, when he continues to do that, alright, I'll go after him. Straight up. I know this seems like a pretty bad trade here, but, I mean, you get a good pitcher for a bad pitcher right now. So, it'll help us win now. Alright, let's keep simming. We're getting close to the trade deadline. Oh, Casey Mize is back. That tells me everything I need to know. Casey Mize is back. We have no one injured. So we're going to welcome back Casey Mize. Reese Olson. Reese Olson for right now is going to... Hopefully Casey Mize can continue to do what he was doing before he got hurt. And we're going to send down Reese Olson. Yeah, use one of his options. That's fine. I guess at worst, him being down in the minors wouldn't be too horrible. But I would like to trade him for Elmer. Because then I could put him up for maybe Montero. That's a long release spot. But let's see what happens. Nope, we're not going to get Elmer. So I don't know if we're actually going to trade away Reese right now. I think I'm going to keep him on the minors. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. What about the other one? Ah, wow. I mean, that ERA though, that's the thing. I thought the overall and the potential would, you know, make him bite. I might actually have to bite the bullet with Alex. I think I might just stay put and just hope they can figure some stuff out. I'll try one more time for somebody, but like I'm not like gonna just make a trade just for making a trade. Like I want to like make a trade that makes sense. But uh I mean Aaron Ashby has a decent contract. Same amount of time. He's doing better. The whip's kind of high, but the ERA's good. I mean, that's better than what. I mean, that's better than what. Yeah, we're gonna do it. I mean, I don't even know if they didn't take the Flaherty trade. I don't, or the Flaherty trade. I don't think they're gonna take the Ashby trade. But I'm still gonna send it through. I'm gonna look at other ones. Aaron sucks. 18 Minter? He always has well in simulation, but he's older. It's 3-year contract. It's cheaper. Do we go for that? I mean, he's gonna just continue to decline though. But I mean, he does well, so I'll do that too and see if they'll take one of them. I would be fine with either because both have a similar amount of deals, so we won't have to worry about fixing the positions, and I'll get what better than what Alex is doing. So let's see if one of those two trades go through. Another freaking. Alright, but this time there's 0 out, so we're going to actually enter the game, and we're going to try to get the save here. Keep a 1-0 game. Nobody out, though, so let's see if Josh can get his another save and keep his blown saves to 1. Oh, they're going to probably try to steal. Alright. Really? I'm glad he didn't challenge. I was about to, but... Oh, wow, he got it. Wow, he got a great jump. Ah... Okay. Oh no. But luckily he didn't take off. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. This is going to be a big at-bat here. A couple of these at-bats here. Nathaniel Lowe. Alright. Oh, that's my fault. I should have just taken the 2 there. I was never going to get him. I was trying to be cute. And that's a blown save for Josh. But that's on me. Yeah, he allowed that runner, but these next guys were on me. Alright, well now... Shit. Now we gotta try to find a way to get out of this inning without losing the game. Alright. That's going to be a double play. Just like it should have been earlier. Alright. Got 2 outs. Whew. Flew past him. It was a lot higher than I wanted. That was a hanger. I cannot throw that pitch again. I'm gonna try to get him on the slurve. Got him. All right. Well, we go to extras. Okay. Well, guess we're gonna finish playing the game. Got Max Clark here. Really want to speed in the base pads here. I want to try to get at least 2 runs. Max doesn't do well in scoring with runners in scoring position, but again, he's just a rookie. This is his first season, so I'm not really gonna be too harping on him much. Hopefully, he can develop that part of his game, aspect of the game, as he develops into a better player as years goes along. We're gonna be selective with these pitches here. Well, we got... Oh, beat him! Oh, damn. I thought I was going to beat him. But we did move the runner up to third. Less than 2 outs, so a sac fly will score him. We are going to call to the bullpen to warm up. You know what? This might be dumb. And we're trying to trade him, but we're going to warm up Alex Vaesa, you know. And also Brent Hurd. Or no, we're going to... Justin. That's right, Justin. We're talking to you again. Alright. Oh. Oh, that was a good pitch to hit. But I wanted to see something. Yeah, I was going to bring in McGonigal. I'm going to do that beforehand, but we were going to bring in Kevin McGonigal. Who else is on the bench right now? Oh, okay. But man, that pitch was so good. Right down the middle. No, why did you swing? I didn't mean to check that. I wanted to swing at that. Oh man, he threw another one in the middle. This one's not going to be in his zone, I don't think. There we go. Perfect. Alright, we're up 2-1. Let's go, McGonigal. Welcome back. Welcome back, McGonigal. Alright, Dingler, you're due. You trying to steal? Yeah, we're going to try to steal. He's safe. Didn't get a good jump, but throw got there a little too late. Get another runner in scoring position here. That's going to be a base hit. We're going to try to send him. He's going to make it. There we go. Luis Suarez now. Yeah, we're not going to try to steal with Dingler. Well, Dingler has good speed for a catcher. That steal is awful, so you'd probably get a horrible jump. Alright, anything but a double play. Damn. They're going to make a pitching change. Who are they going to bring in? Kobe Allard. Next up, Jung Ho Lee. Another perfect. Base hit. Steps up. Riley Green, who's 0 for 4 today. A rare bad outing for him. But we got a homer. He hung one. I timed that perfectly. He hung one. Helps his MVP resume. We broke it open here in the 10th inning. Alright, we're actually going to bring in Vaesa. And I'm going to trust him to get through the inning. Or get through the bottom of the 10th once we get there. Oh, he's going to beat it. He's going to beat it. They're going to make another pitching change. And they're going to go to Cade Stroud. Ooh, nice cutter. That came a lot faster than 92 than I thought it was, but... Oh, I drilled that one. Go. Go. See you later. Pretty easy. It's not a veteran. Maybe I'm starting to get used to veteran. I'll keep it going on veteran for a while, though, until I get real good at it. And then I'll change the difficulty again. Torkelson is now up. We're about to bat around, I think. If he gets on, we bat it around, because I think Torkelson was on second to start the inning. Oh, I popped it up. Oh, that is actually classic Torkelson in real life. He pops it up like that on a hittable pitch. But it was still a great inning. And we are going to bring in... I'm going to sit down Justin, and we're going to bring in Alex. And I'm going to trust him to get through it. 1, 2, 3. Good job, Alex. 7 runs in the 10th inning. We've blown the save, but 4 for 5 for Garrett Carpenter. Love to see that. 3 doubles. Maybe that gives some people some confidence going on. Alright. We're going to the last day, which is the trade deadline. And we've made... Nope, that's not us. I thought that was us for a second. But Corey Seager was injured. Didn't think he'd get traded injured. But he goes to the Red Sox along with closing pitcher who sucks this year, and Raciel Iglesias for a couple of prospects. Oh no, Hao-Yu Lee and a prospect. They made Hao-Yu Lee untouchable, but then they traded him. Makes sense. Today's a trade deadline. So we're either going to keep Alex or we're not. Depends on when of these trades go. That's the only trade I'm really worried about. So we're going to get to the next day. Alright, rejected and rejected. So it looks like we're going to keep Alex and just hope that he continues to go forward. Get a little better this season, and the next season really take the step. Kate Smith goes to the Blue Jays for JoJo Parker, a prospect. Not a bad deal. One of the top prospects for a really good closer. And then also, Jack Flaherty, Jose Gray, and Jose Urdique goes to the Athletics for some prospects. And that is it. Deadline to sign the trade, draft picks, which you already have done. So we're going to simulate. And we're going to look at our draft picks and see how we did. Alright, we hit on this one. And I'm excited to see this. 21 years old, B potential, 75 overall. Left fielder. He could very well make the team Major League roster next year. I mean, this is a really, really good prospect right here. I hit on this one. The starting pitcher, though, I did not. He is 18, so maybe he can develop, but he's going to start off in Double-A. I hit on Adam. He is a highest potential 68 overall you can get at a 21-year-old. He's going to start in Double-A, though. I mean, Triple-A. but with A potential, he'll develop very quickly. He is already a very good hitter. He could be fighting for a major league. He could be fighting for a roster spot in spring training, but I think I might want to start him in. He could be a Young Ho Lee replacement. That's what I just thought of. When Lee's contract's up, when is his contract up? We'll look at that anyway. Closing pitcher. We hit on this one as well. We have a closing prospect. He may not throw for power, but 70th overall B potential he can develop, and maybe we can work on that velocity a little bit. But he's going to start off in AAA. Another decent prospect that the CPU drafted, I think. 24-year-old B potential, 52 overall, be a good filler, and then a couple of But I'm excited though about my top 3 picks here. Well, this one, Carlos and Adam. That's actually going to be ones I'm going to write down. And the closer. That's right. So Chet, Adam, and Carlos I'm most excited about. The other ones I'm not going to worry about paying attention to. If they do well, they do well. But I'm going to put in my phone. The 3 we're going to pay attention to is Carlos Garcia, Adam Walker, which I think that's a steal of the draft right there. It's not the highest overall, but let's look at the other players around. Anybody else that did okay? I mean, that's a good player right there. 19. No one really generational, looks like. Is there any other, 99 potential guys? There's a 93. Not bad. Not bad on this one. There's some good picks. But okay, that's probably the best prospect you got. You guaranteed a 60 overall and guaranteed A potential. Not bad. There's a good one in the later rounds. First baseman. Right out of high school. Here's one. Alright, there's the generational one. An 80 overall with a 99 potential. That is the best player in this draft class. Generational. He's a left fielder, just like mine. But, he's already an 18 overall, 18 years old, 80 overall. Yeah. Yep. The Cardinals got him. That is actually insane. That is actually insane right there. But that's a good prospect right there. Here's another one. 70 overall, A potential. Not bad. But yeah, it's looking like that was the generational player right there. That's kind of insane. They just got this guy with a 94, 99 scouting potential, but it was actually a 74. Okay. Oh. I'm still happy with our guys, though. I'm still happy with Carlos, Adam, and Chet. I really am. So we're going to add that to the 2027 draft class. In round 1, we drafted Carlos Garcia, left fielder. Was it round 2? Yeah, I think it was round 2. Because we had 2 first rounders. Round 2 is going to be Adam Walker, which I think is the best prospect of one we drafted. He's a second baseman. And then round 3, we got our closing prospect. Chet Trujillo. I think that's how you pronounce that name. Closing pitcher. And that's going to be the 3 guys I'm going to pay attention to from this draft class. It's actually one of my favorite draft classes now. Oops. But love to see that. And that is what we're going to... Oh, did someone get injured? Oh, just a minor league guy. But, alright, to finish off this episode, we're going to take a look at players' stats so far. Luis Arias, his average is going down. That's not good. Hopefully he can heat up. Young Ho Lee is doing good. Maybe we flop him. We're going to flop him. Swap him, I mean. Maybe that's something that'll spark something. Riley Green, though, if he continues to... I'm really hoping he wins MVP. The way he's going, even if he doesn't, phenomenal season. Riley Green, love the power. I mean, Kerry Carpenter, love the power. Aranda, having a great season. Almost batting 300. Power's there, batting people in. That's great to see. Torkelson's doing fine. I'll take that from him every year. Max Clark, still doing well. If he keeps this up, he could win Rookie of the Year. Kevin McGonigal, he is starting to cool off after injury, but I am going to leave him in there even though Jose is right here. But I might platoon him, though. I might put Jose in for lefties, because it looks like he does better versus lefties. But Ding looks like he's trying to heat up. Rashino's still doing well. I know he's only 29 at-bats, but he's still batting very well. We're going to keep him up. Jace, though, we might have to look at Cole Keith. Goon is doing okay. Obviously, Jose is doing good. But yeah, I think we're going to... I think I want to keep Max Clark in somewhere, but I don't think I can. There's nowhere I can put him. But... yeah, we're gonna swap these guys up here, but hopefully McGonigal can heat up. But pitching rotations, Schoolboy's having a Cy Young caliber season. I mean, he only has had 4 starts that has been quality starts. Only allowed 7 homers all season long. That's awesome. Oviedo is still doing fantastic. Well, not fantastic, but he's doing good. Casey Mize is doing good still. Melton, hey, he's doing better. Love to see that. Jackson's still doing okay. I mean, that whip's good. ERA is slowly dropping, which I would think so. When you have a whip like that, your ERA is going to eventually drop. Montero. Maybe I should look for a better long reliever, but I kind of want to see what we can do in-house. Abreu, he's starting to struggle. I need him to figure it out. Justin's doing good. Vesa, I need Abreu and Vesa to just... 2 signings we made. Need them to figure it out. Herder's doing good. Vest is doing good. That's why we locked him up. Luis Varland's doing good. And Josh Swarbs is still doing good. Is Varland on a deal? Nobody is on arbitration for a little while. So, but we are going to look at the minors and see how everybody's doing down here. See if anybody's warrants a call up. Do we bring back Morales and put him in the bullpen? Because what was he doing in the majors? 7. You know what? I'm going to do it. How many options does he have left? This will be his last for Kaiater. We are going to call up Luis Morales. And we're going to put him in the bullpen. Hopefully he can get that ERA down. But... yeah, we're going to see how he can do his long relief spot. Maybe he can get that ERA down and that whip. Alright, as for... Ty's still doing good, but he didn't do that well when he was up in the majors. Yeah. And 6 starts. Yeah. But anyway, let's see how Cole Keith's doing. He's actually doing pretty well. Maybe he's figured it out. We're going to call him back up to the minors, or majors, who's hopefully can get that ERA up. And we're going to send Jace back down. We gave Jace a chance after that. I mean, he warranted a call up when he had that in the minors, but he hasn't done that well up in the majors. I mean, So maybe Colt has figured some stuff out, and that average will jump. And that is the last move we're going to do. Yep, Luis is going to stay here, and hopefully he can get some stuff. Brian can get it going, Alex can get going, and hopefully Keith can get going. Alright, we're going to end the episode right there. It was a little long one, but hope you guys enjoyed it. We will get to the playoffs in the next episode. We'll get through August and September. I think I'm going to start doing 2-month episodes instead of monthly episodes. So I will leave it here. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see y'all in the next one. Peace out, y'all. And go Tigers.